There we go.
What is IG doing?
I wasn't hearing the
Blue
music at
IG.
first. I was like, what's going on? Why can't I hear the music?
There was a hi-hat. When you're like, oh, okay, hi-hat. Like when Young says hi-hat in the Deja Vu songs. Do-do-do-do. Hi-hat. And it's like, oh,
right.
And then
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
And I'm
She's
right. I'm here for it.
She is out here.
Fire in the booth. Anyway.
We are here. I'm ready to go. It is another week. This week's going to be interesting because we didn't do our normal planning call, so the ladies and I are going to actually be a little bit surprised because even though I picked what we had in the group chat, some of them I didn't completely listen to because, again, authentic reactions on the show. So, welcome to another episode of Not Your Typical Girl Talk. We are here on a Wednesday night. Before we go into the foolishness that we have found on the internet for you, we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves.
Yes, darlings. Welcome to Not Your Typical Girl Talk, where we try to make sense of the foolishness of these deep, dark internet. Thank you so much for joining us. This show is live right now on Instagram and YouTube, so be sure to join us every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We want to thank Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Thank you for allowing our replays to play every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Telly girlfriend.
Child, hey y'all. It's me. I'm your girl Telly. And just like that, Telly's got a lot to tell. You listen. The internet has been a complete and utter mess. Revelation is being fulfilled before our eyes. Daniel's fast is no longer going to work. We need to find a different fast. Sorry, Daniel. Maybe we have to do like Father Abraham's fast, if that was a thing. Anyway, guys, I'm so happy to be here with my Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. I'm going to look up what the Abraham's fast is because Daniel's fast is not going to cut it. Shiva girl, woo, child, tell these lovely, beautiful people who you are because the amount of foolishness that's going to take place, and we're going to try to pack in this hour, it's going to be a lot. But we're going to try.
Well, we definitely are. I am Toshiba. They call me Shiba. I am the final member of the Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. And as usual, I'm going to get right into it. Let me just say that this first story here made me cackle. Actually, I read it and I cackled several times. So I'm actually just going to put it up here for you to see, and you're going to understand why I cackled. So that is a picture, ladies and gentlemen, of Prince William, the brother of Prince Harry, the son of now King Charles and Princess Diana. Well, he has recently been given a new title, and that is, drumroll please, Prince William has been named the sexiest bald man of the year.
Wait, okay, no. Time out. Pause. Stop everything. So let me get this straight, because I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Because so he beat out pretty much every other bald man.
Let me tell you who he beat out.
Who did he beat out?
He ranked ahead of the following: Vin Diesel, Jason Statham, and Samuel L. Jackson. His
yes, Twin Sing, pure cap.
His title has been met. It has been met with some debate. One person on X basically said the following: that Prince William isn't even the sexiest bald man in his mirror. And I am now deceased. Okay, own mirror, but apparently this is supposed to be legitimate. People voted this. Okay, okay. First of all, you can't. For those of you who can't see it close, I need to show you this.
Here's the thing. He isn't even the good. He's not even the good kind of bald.
No, sir.
He still has the sides, y'all. He hasn't even fully shaved his head. He hasn't fully accepted that he is bald.
How do you beat up men that are actually fully bald?
His father, who is King Charles, presents better than him. And he's supposed to be only what, in his 40s?
He's 41.
I don't know.
Okay, so he's 41, y'all, and he's walking around with that.
I'm still trying to get over him passing Vin Diesel, The Rock.
Jason Statham. I mean, The Rock has always been one of my favorite.
41. He is 41. He's
okay.
41. This man's 41.
Okay.
He is younger than Carson is.
You know, he has a large
family.
He looks like
he could be our dad.
He has a large family. So maybe this family just voted.
Maybe his family voted.
And, you know, the monarchy goes, it runs.
The subjects. I mean, if this was a British-run voting thing, then we know how the Brits are. They love the royal family. They like
the British people love the royal.
They would vote for him over Jason Statham, Vin Diesel, The Rock, and all of these other like Samuel L. Jackson and many other hotties that are baldies. Because there's a lot of them. There are a lot of
and that's the problem. There's a lot. Why is he?
So why him? Go ahead, Sheila.
Just to be clear, he dethroned Vin Diesel. Dethroned. This not so bald man dethroned Vin Diesel, a fully bald man
who is actually bald.
And who's actually bald and has the body that would make most women cry.
Thank you.
If they ever saw him. This man. This, just so we're clear, if our viewers don't know.
In case y'all have been sleeping under a rock.
You know, Fast and the Furious.
And you don't know how fine Vin Diesel actually is.
This man.
That man.
Yeah.
This man here, you two.
That man.
And who's been running bald for so long.
He's been bald all his life.
He's like one of the people that literally made bald fashion.
Actually, I read he went bald. He started balding at a young age. He just shaved his head. He never.
Best decision ever.
But listen, okay, I'm gonna come real close. When you see things like this, look up. Your redemption draweth nigh.
Oh no.
Clearly, Jesus is coming because only a fool.
Based on
this, you mean to tell me that every single bald man that was on that list, with their fine, fully cropped head,
bald head,
and their fine bods, but Prince Charles beat out
not
Prince William.
Oh, sorry, Prince William.
I know it's hard to tell.
You can't tell them apart too well. But yes, William. I don't even call him Prince. Just William. William. He beat out every other fine bald man.
Yeah.
And what publication was this for again, Sheba? I'm just curious. What?
Girl, I don't even know. Let's find out because I stopped.
Just so in case it's a publication that I happen to support, I want to stop supporting.
Okay, who was he?
God, if this is like some kind of People magazine-ish, I'm like, no. Come on, People magazine.
No.
Or this Hello
magazine. Magazine crowned what's his face?
Dr. McDreamy,
the sexiest man alive.
This must be
which
like
makes more sense.
Be like Hello magazine, one of those British tabloid kind of magazines. Jesus.
I don't know what. Hold on, reboots to the. I don't know who named him this.
Why?
To be honest with you,
this is so weird.
Even if I was his stylist, which he obviously does not have, if I was his stylist, I would say, Will, it's time to just shave your head completely because right now you look like someone's grandpa.
Why doesn't he just shave his head? You have a perfectly round head, and you're a good
We're done.
character when it comes to
We're
heads.
done.
So you looking at William's head?
He should just shave
do you
it.
think he wouldn't look
Like,
good as
he
a bully
doesn't-
ball? Is
the
that
thing
why you
is-
think he hasn't gone
No, he
all the
wouldn't.
way?
He won't look great. To be honest with
He
you,
doesn't look great
I don't-
now.
yeah, exactly. Like, he doesn't look great at all.
No,
But at least people would be like, okay.
okay.
Having-
the emoji.
Having the sides out here like you're an 85-year-old man is not it. Like, you're out here making Joe Biden look younger than you.
Oh no! Not Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe.
Okay, I got the answer and we're going to move on. So apparently, this was by a study that was done where they accumulated internet searches for a bunch of men, and this was by Reboot. I've never heard of Reboot in my life, and they need to reboot themselves.
Yeah, they need to reboot and remove, and they're clearly a virus on the internet. They need to get some McAfee antivirus.
We don't agree with
Norton
that.
So we're done.
virus
Bye.
removal services.
Bye.
Goodbye,
Bye.
Prince.
Goodbye.
Whatever your
Okay,
name is.
whatever your name is. Now this, okay, so you know what? We just gave Prince William a very hard time because we don't agree with the ranking by the Reboot.
Hell
service.
no.
However, maybe as ladies, we need to reconsider the hard time we give men, considering all the things that we do to look as good as we do. And because some men are deciding if the women can do it, I can do it too. For those of you on the radio or those who cannot believe what your eyes were seeing, it is real. Those of you who can see that, that was a man having lip injections and showing his before and after very proudly as he got lip fillers. Let's be clear. They're lip fillers so he could have plumper lips. Ladies, go.
You know what? This is not rare. This is actually very big in Europe. There's a lot of men that get their lips injected. A lot of them get injected with this. And I mean, I personally am like, why, sir? But I don't want no one coming after me. So it's like, if it makes the spinner wheels, then okay.
Girl, here's my thing.
Okay.
So this is my thing. And I'm going to sound a bit old, but forgive me. So back in the day, ever since time, women are more known for the ones that sit in front of the mirror and we trim and we care and we try to get our brows more arched and we care about how long our lashes are. We care about how luscious our lips look because these are very feminine traits. These are things that women do without provocation. Like, this is something that is within our DNA. This is what we do. Even if you grew up as a tomboy, you still care about the aesthetic of how you look and how you present yourself. Now, men, and it doesn't matter whether they are gay or straight or whatever, they now care a lot about how they present themselves. I think personally, I don't agree with what this guy is doing with his face. However, it's none of my business. However, also someone would say, well, you were blessed with lips, because I have a lot of white girlfriends who get this procedure done because they want, fuller lips, luscious lips. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. If I was dating a guy who did this procedure, I would not be okay with it. And it would, I'd be like, why?
Okay. So we're not going to spend a lot of time on this one because I'm actually over it. I am just going to read one of the funniest comments that was under this comment, and I quote, "Some light skin behavior."
Well, that's true.
By the person who said dark skinned men are up 50%. And we're done. We're over it. Goodbye, sir. Enjoy.
Light skins be like.
I don't personally want to kiss a man that has plumped up his lips. As you can see, that's really not for me. Not the glossy lip man for me. But do you, sir?
Yeah,
I'm
here.
It's very hard to argue with them.
I grew up with an alpha male man, so I like my men to be manly.
So,
that's how.
Yes, I want them to be able to chop trees and change tires and change oil and
catch bugs.
Not go to with me. Well, I wouldn't even do this, but
girl, I'm not doing none of that.
Now,
no.
This one here is a little troubling to the point where we had to go and Google some things that we were unaware of. So to hear that the young people that this lady is talking about was aware of this, was troubling. And while you listen to what's happening, I am actually going to pull up the words of the song that she refers from the clip. But let's hear what this young lady has to say and her PSA. Come on, young lady.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet. 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to, I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. I told a young little girl, please sit in your spot. You're not my mom, you don't tell me what to do. Okay. When her mom came to pick her up, I said, hey, your daughter's having a hard time following instructions, and 7 times today I've had to redirect her to just sit in her spot. Well, clearly she didn't want to sit, and mind you, listen well, clearly she didn't want to sit right there. So, I mean, if she's telling you she don't want to do something, why keep asking her to do it? You know she's not going to do it. What world do we live in? Like, what? And you guys' brain as a parent says, my kid not following any direction is a great thing. It's not that serious, and y'all don't have a right to tell her what to do. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking you to listen to Pound Town and Ski. Your daughters, your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound? I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane stars. I'm trying to get them interested in like proper things for their age, and you guys are exposing your kids to this raunchy secular music. Why is you guys' 5-year-old daughter singing Pound? And it's just really, 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 it's upsetting.
Okay, so me and the ladies did not know what the hell Pound Town was. So we individually went and did some research. So apparently Pound Town is a song by an artist named Sexy Red. And here are some of the lyrics. And I'm going to have to beat them out because some of these words are not in my vocabulary. So verse 1, I'm out of town thugging with my rounds, my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. Where the ninjas? I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing, ninja. Come suck a biatch toe. The chorus sings, Pound Town, just left Pound Town with my ninja. He just took a bitch down. Yeah, that ninja. D-I-C-K, a bitch down. Yeah, that ninja. Eat me out. Pound Town, just left Pound Town with my ninja. He just took the bitch down. Yeah, that ninja. D-I-C-K, a bitch down. Yeah, that ninja. Eat me out.
Wow. I feel bad for this girl. If I were her, I'd say, girl, just stop teaching these children. These children have no future. And as for the parents, it's so funny. Like, you think about when you were like 5, and listen, you can even like go outside. You can even look out the window. Much more about Pound Town. Remember when Madonna's song Like a Virgin came out? Now that's nothing now. But back then,
you imagine? Like a what? Like
a what?
Like a what? Exactly.
Like a what?
Exactly.
Like a what? Exactly.
Where your book there? Where your book there? You have a book. Go find a book.
Go play with your dolly baby.
And I don't know if it's like that whole like soft parenting or parents that just don't want to parent their kids anymore. I found it very disturbing when she was even saying to the parents, hey, your kid isn't taking directions very well.
Yeah.
And instead of the parents saying, oh my gosh, thank you for telling me, I will talk to my kid. The teacher or the parent is like,
clearly don't want it.
I was like, so
here's my thing.
What?
And you know, I learned a lot about the mindset of parents during, you know, the whole COVID situation.
Yeah.
Remember when all the kids had to stay home for a while? And a lot of parents showed their true colors.
Absolutely.
This is the result.
They're like, take your kid, I don't want it.
We're sitting at home for 2 years with their slack boomer listening to that. Oh, and here's Ski, because I looked up Ski, because that was another song that they're asking for. This is also by Sexy Red. And we're going to move on after this because I'm actually disgusted. If you see me and you're trying to see what's up, Ski, you want to F-U-C-K with me, then I'm going to have them stuck, Ski. Bitch looking bad and got a stupid butt, Ski. Julie on your wrist, F it, hold it up, Ski. When I holler Ski, that means pull up, Ski. Cars tinted 5 and they fast as F-U-C-K, Ski. I'm looking good when I'm hopping out that truck, Ski. Where the hood ninjas at that get them bucks, Ski. This is the verse. Ben's clean, but we riding dirty. Yum. Siding with your boo, yeah, that's my dirty. You know it. My sister in the backseat with a 30. Bow. Ninjas trying to shoot they shots. Stephen Curry swish. Take a bitch ninja. Show no mercy, no. Do the P-U-S-S-Y bitch dirty. She likes sexy while you hurt me, I don't know. Took him down off them Yerkees. Ooey, ooey. What? When you with me, put that D-I-C-K all up in my backside. I'm done.
Yeah,
Listen,
it's not even.
I gave up on Sexy Red the day she said that Trump is for the black people. Like, no one's listening. with Sexy Red.
This is also the young lady who has a lip gloss line where she has things called gonorrhea and yellow discharge. Yes, this is a real thing. I kid you.
And that's the dry part. Someone is buying it.
Yeah.
Someone is buying it, which makes me say, okay, so your crew, the people that listen to you, that have some of the get the lowest IQ. I don't have to ask. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that this is the whole basis of it all. We have children that are listening to this rather than taking instruction from a ballet instructor and learning how to carry themselves with poise. Usually ballet is, it's a classic, established, it's good for mind, body, and it helps children to be better educated. They go to school, right? Like dance and all of these things are great for kids. If you have a child who cannot sit in a dance class and learn something and feel like I'm doing something that's fun, but they would rather twerk at 5 and listen to this. Like, I don't want to listen to that.
No.
Those lyrics
I couldn't read it.
What happened to songwriting?
That is songwriting.
That is songwriting, girl.
Can someone please bring back Mariah from the Frozen castle she lives in?
She's
like,
all I want for Christmas is you. That's all she's got.
Like, can we come back to the 90s and 80s when people actually used to write like songs? This is why Taylor Swift owns everything, because she's the only person writing real lyrics at her and Beyonce these days.
You're the only two. It bothers me too, because I'm sorry, if these parents are paying for their kids to be getting ballet, why bother?
Right.
Here's the thing. Something tells me this isn't a ballet school like I used to pay for. Trans tuition was not cheap. These women are at the community center.
Yeah, I feel that too.
Section 8.
They're Section 8.
They're
hood rat.
People who have to pay. When that tuition used to hit, when Tran was like, "Mommy, I don't think this is for me," I didn't hesitate because I had to buy tutus. I had to buy. Listen, even before she stepped in a ballet class, I spent about $300. She was free.
Okay.
Yeah, ballet is not
cheap.
It is not cheap.
Our friend Alicia, she still has her ballet shoes.
Because they're so expensive.
Much money.
Thank you. It's not cheap. So these women,
these girls must be from the hood. They're in the ghetto from ghetto. Because it doesn't make sense. This poor girl is probably doing this to get some extra credits.
Thank you.
Experience. And unfortunately, she's stuck with these mesh up hood rat pick-me. Because if they had any sense at all, what mother is listening to Pound Town and Ski?
Not in front of my kids.
And you have your kids, and you're okay with your kids saying those words: ninja, butthole, vagina pink, F this, F. You're okay with that as a parent?
I wasn't okay with it. I wasn't okay with it reading.
I'm not okay with it.
I'm not okay with it, and these are my kids.
That's a big problem.
Do better.
Because these are the same mothers that come back when their kid is like 10 and pregnant. 10 and pregnant. Now, I'm such a good mom. Are you? Because your kid just reenacted the entire Pound Town.
And scene, and we're done. Because this segment is about to be, ladies, this is what men think you look like when you do things like don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. So men are now playing the role of women, and let me tell you how funny this is about to be in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Cheesecake Factory? Yeah. You thought it was cool to take me to the Cheesecake Factory. What's wrong with cheesecake? Nothing. It's saying you have a budget, but it's cool. That's what it's giving. I thought you had motion. Come on.
So tell me about yourself.
I don't know if the Cheesecake Factory type shit.
Is this gonna be a problem?
Nah, I was wish you would tell me how to dress down or something like that. But it's cool. So what do you mean when you get here? I don't know. It's like a lot of things.
Yeah, there's a lot of options. Their brown bread is bomb. Their pasta's good.
Not you being yourself, but
I knew you like that bread.
I'm not okay.
Just the way you are.
Oh, look at this drink. Yeah, appreciate that. I got it. Yeah, let me get a picture first.
I thought you didn't like this place.
Girl, I'm not tagging this location. It's for real. The food is good though.
I had such a good time with you.
Oh, I love that food. That's what's up.
So when can we do this again?
I'll let you know. I'm a busy man. I got you. I'm gonna call you. All right, good. Yeah.
Oh, not the side hug. Not even a hug. It was like a touch.
No, she took me to Cheesecake Factory like I'm not a bad man.
And then you was
I I'm filling off the bread.
Listen, I say bravo.
That was great.
I say bravo.
Hilarious. He said
Awesome.
she took me to Cheesecake Factory like I'm not a bad ninja. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen,
Ladies.
that's never gonna. No one's gonna live that down. No one's ever gonna live that down.
Yeah,
Cheesecake
this is-
Factory for the win.
This is
I love
a
it.
genius
That is
little skit thing here. I love when you take something and you turn it upside down. It's like, well, now what do you think, ladies? What do you think now if it were a man who wanted more than Cheesecake Factory? How silly does this look? If this looks silly, it still looks silly when it's you.
Thank you.
Because I still don't see why anyone will turn down Cheesecake
And I love how he's
Factory.
out here still eating all the
Still
food.
eating it.
All the food.
He had leftovers. Even the leftovers. Even the leftovers. Because the quote unquote bad ninja really has no food at home. So he needs that Cheesecake Factory food.
I'm about to take a picture of this food. He said, I'm not tagging this place. He was going to tag some other restaurant. He was going to get it up close and tag some other restaurant like 11 or Short Club. Or,
He was trying it.
He was not there. And women do that all the time. People, stop believing people's fake reality on Instagram.
Everybody's
Do
capping.
that all the time. They be
Cap.
tagging other
Everyone's
places
capping.
when they're at milestones. Moxie's, Eastside Mario's. Stop
Oh,
it.
God.
That was hilarious. Keep
No,
moving,
girl, look at
Jolene.
no.
Make us realize how, and I'm gonna have to say we, because we also have the parts of women. Okay,
Yes.
look how
Right.
ridiculous we look, because this is ridiculous. And shout out to the girl who also decided to wear the lime green that homegirl wore in her cheesecake,
Looking like the Joker. Someone call
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson.
That was great.
Listen,
That was
Really
amazing.
cool.
That was awesome.
amazing. We
She
got
looks like
to
the Riddler.
go, but before we get into everything, Garcia is going to reset the room.
Yes,
Reset
let's
this
reset
room.
this room. Listen, I wish I had a slice of cheesecake.
I know, right?
Right
I'm hungry.
now. Wow.
No.
And Cheesecake Factory, if you need a sponsor, like, you know, if you want to sponsor, just putting it out there.
Cheesecake cash.
We are here.
And we'll take cheesecake.
This is not your typical girl talk where we try to make sense of the foolishness on the internet. We are live, y'all. So join us every Wednesday on Instagram or YouTube, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We want to thank Radio Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Thank you so much for sticking with us. We've had this partnership with Radio Regent for a long time now, right? So great. 3 years. So Radio Regent, thank you. And thanks to Radio Regent, we are on the internet radio every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So check us out there. Thanks again, Radio Regent. We love you.
It's one of my longest commitments.
Oh, dear.
All right.
One of my longest commitments.
Girl, it's a hard life.
It's a hard life, y'all.
We signed the contract right before my last relationship started, and my relationship has ended, but this contract's still going. So
Girl.
But we move on. Thank
It's
you
more
for
than that.
For having our back. But guess who? Whose back is not being had right now? Because in our next segment, Kanye.
Okay.
Divorce, y'all. Kanye's wife has had it with him. What this reads and says, and I'm going to read the article to tell you more, is Kanye West has taken a toll on new wife Bianca Censori. Couple is taking a break. after less than 1 year of marriage. And let me read the article from page 6. Oh, sorry for the yawn. Long day, but let's hear. So apparently, they had to have an intervention. Here we go.
Okay.
Kanye West and his wife, Bianca Censori, are reportedly taking a break following her friend's purported intervention. The couple who wed in December 2022 has been spending time apart since mid-October, according to the U.S. Sun. Her family has never been a fan of Ye, and those close to her have questioned whether marrying him was the right decision. He's a very difficult person to be around and work for, and Bianca has been one of the most patient people ever to deal with him. She's been all about Ye. The source noted that although the rapper has been a lot happier and more focused with her around, the relationship seems to have taken its toll on her a bit, with everyone having their opinion. West 46, who's currently holed up at a luxury complex turned recording studio in Saudi Arabia, is reportedly laser focused on making new music with Ty Dolla $ign, and therefore not that worried about the status of his marriage. Not that worried of the status
not
of
that
his
worried.
Since Sori may go back to him for the album launch, she loves the lifestyle. But I think it's clear her family and friends would rather she didn't. And apparently, earlier this month, the Yeezy founder traveled to the Middle East while Sensori 28, who works as an architect for the fashion company, visited 2 longtime pals in her homeland of Australia, where the Kardashian lookalike family still lives. I'm dead. They always got to bring this back to Kim somehow. Her friends let her know exactly how they feel, and they told her that she needs to wake the F up.
But that's dry. She's banned from Italy from the whole BJ thing. Remember that whole thing? And now she's banned. All that to be banned from Italy. That's pun intended. That sucks.
Here's my thing. Kanye is one of these people where you really have to decide what you want. If you want the lifestyle, then maybe you would put up with it. But even then, he's not going to give you that glamorous lifestyle that you're thinking you're going to get. He is we know he's kind of just all over with his thoughts and his feelings. 1 minute he wants to be in Wisconsin or whatever, and then he wants to never go to Chicago again. This person's his friend today, tomorrow they're not his friend. He hates this person, he loves this person. He hates Black people. He's not about the Jews anymore. He's just very volatile, and I don't know. I could never. My persona would never work with it. He's just not. He needs a grounding. He's too
everywhere.
Yeah. So I'm not shocked that there would be a divorce coming up because, girl.
Yeah, I agree with you, Car.
He's not worth being a billionaire. To me, I'd be like, you know what? I'll go find someone else.
You can live a lifestyle with someone else. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't.
And I mean, she married him because she wanted that lifestyle. But I'm the one that's like, listen, if Kim couldn't bother with it anymore, no one can. Because they have kids together. They were married for 7 years or something like that.
Yeah, they were together for a long time.
But she gave it a good go, and it just didn't work out. So Kim just said good day and good night and ran for the hills, which was probably the best thing she's done. Any woman that came after Kim, they were only asking for trouble. Because Kanye had never been stable. Yeah. Even before he lost his mind, he was never stable.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm a Gemini. I know how Geminis can be, and let me tell you something right now. Especially with Gemini men, run. Run for the hills, don't look back. I am that Gemini that will tell people the honest truth and listen. We're crazy. We're crazy.
And we're done here. She said it. Run, girl, run. Good luck. We have nothing for you. Listen, ladies, let this be a lesson. There are certain things that come with certain lifestyles. You can't want the good of the lifestyle and not want the bad of the lifestyle. The Kanye lifestyle gets you flying first class in private jets. living in Saudi Arabia, just the best things, a VIP everywhere. But it also comes with him telling you what to do, when to speak, what to wear, when not to eat, when to eat, all of those things. So what do you want?
It's like Diddy. If she's looking for that, she can go find Diddy. You know, he's stuck with Carisha, please. Maybe you can add some vanilla to his chocolate.
We're done. We're done. Okay. Okay. I'm just actually, I don't actually have an introduction for this one. It's going to be loud. Be prepared. Even though it's not the volume that's going to be loud, it's the woman that's going to be loud. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just go.
You know what? I don't want another to offer to take me out to eat, to take me to movies, to take me nowhere else. Unless y'all ask me, can y'all pay my motherfucking bill? Straight up. You want me to give you my time? You want me to come through you? You want me to get my mother's hair done, my makeup done, and everything else, just to come out and go on another date and we ain't talking about no bills. Real men get time from me. Real men get the with me. Because real men pay bills. You little boys want to take a to the movies. I don't want to do that. The only thing I want from a nigga is my bills paid. Straight up. We can't do nothing else but that. I'm trying to carry the bag. And the most bag can be carried the person that's there.
She cut off her damn self. You know what, Sheba? For the people that didn't hear one blast word of her mouth,
I'm sure
can you just repeat what exactly this woman's complaining about?
So essentially, ladies and gentlemen, who you could not decipher through the ebonics and loudness from this woman, she is basically saying that she does not have time to date men who are not willing to pay her bills. And the word is date, right? So let's define what a
not
date
relationship,
is.
not
It's
marriage,
not a
not
relationship.
marriage.
It's a clear
Date.
right? A date is when a man is trying to get to know you to determine whether or not you are the type of woman that he would want to commit himself and be in a relationship with. This is where a man would normally pick you up, take you to somewhere nice, whether it is bowling, a restaurant, coffee, a show, whatever it is. It is the getting to know you stage. But this woman feels that during that getting to know you stage, even though he knows nothing about you and you have not shown your value, you need to pay her bills. Bills, not a bill, not a getting her nails done. And thank you to my dating friend who got my nails done for my birthday. I appreciate you. Right? Okay. And I didn't ask. But not little simple things like that. She's talking about pick up a mortgage, pick up a water bill, a hydro bill, bills, a phone bill, maybe a car note. This is what she wants you in the dating stage. And in her mind, let's be clear, this is the most important part of this message. Real men pay bills.
Yeah, real men pay bills
Their
for their
bills.
wives.
And they pay their bills.
Their bills or their
For
wife
their
or their
family.
spouse.
Yeah, for the growing
Or their
family.
fiance's bill. You know, someone that you're
Like
forming an actual
family.
relationship
Right,
with.
family. I want to bring some awareness to how people see things these days, because one word that has lost a lot of meaning and essence in today's vocabulary is actually the word family. People have forgotten what it means. When a man puts an engagement ring on your finger, he's looking at family. Even if he's not looking to have a child, he is looking to still build a life with you. That is called a family. She is asking for family activity as someone, I'm a stranger and you're getting to know me, pay my bills.
So my favorite part was to pick up the mortgage.
Yeah, pick up
like the mortgage
$3,000
is what, something cheap? Pick up the mortgage like it's a meal at Wendy's.
And I would love to find out what mortgage she's paying.
And if she's gonna be yelling like that, girl, you're not gonna live long. Your heart's like pounding like a drum. Calm
she
down.
Is not, and a real man doesn't want a woman that sounds like that when she's talking to him.
She sounds like a psycho.
No real man would ever put up with that.
Yelling like, and her face is all jacked.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you and thank you. I could not imagine my brother bringing home this type of woman to sit at my dinner table. It's a no. I would be like, you must remove
get out.
From my home.
Get your crazy white girlfriend with you.
Out. Like, no,
your wife or friend or whatever she is to you. Take your prospects with you.
I could not imagine that this. We're done, girl. No one's paying.
The way how she,
no one's paying.
like she's angry. It's like, well, girl, you have a somewhat of a career.
She's
pay your bill.
About being an adult. She's angry about being an adult.
Oh no! Guess what? The majority of the population is an adult, and guess what we all have to do? Pay bills. Like, you can't get away from it. If she wants to get away from it, she could buy a tent and go live in an encampment.
Right.
She can use her clothes and to turn it into like a blanket.
Live nowhere.
Live nowhere, and there you go. Problem solved. But if she has very nice hair, she has some nice red lipstick on. Clearly, she wants to have that life. So, chick, if no man's gonna pay for it for you, which clearly not, because you're way too angry, learn to pay your own bills. Like, I'm tired of women trying to say that, okay, we went on one date, now pay my mortgage, pay my car note, pay my dentist bill, pay for my body contouring, pay for this and that. Go Raps, go! Pay for this, pay for that. What happened? The Raptors are just like, oh, it's the Suns! Go, Suns, go! Go, Suns, go! D-book. Right? Bookie?
Yeah, moving on, pay the bills, girl. We ain't got nothing.
Pay your bills, girl.
This one here, let me tell you something.
Oh,
I had to take this clip and move it from the 6.5 minutes that Kendra G posted of a much longer clip to break it down to like 3 minutes, because listen, I'm just going to play this and I'm going to then tell you the full story of what this woman is talking about. But in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's hear this convoluted story from her.
Okay, so the guy was nice, gave him a chance. He wasn't from Houston, but he just kind of just told lies after we kind of like made things official. So it's kind of like weird, and I was just trying to, some of the stuff just didn't make sense.
Oh, what the hell? I have no idea what just happened. Okay. My remote.
Girl, the Suns really want.
I did not have the remote in my hands at all.
It was
on not in your hand.
It was done with her crap.
It's the NBA, girl. It's the NBA. They're trying something.
Okay, so we're gonna start over. And here, give me 1 second. Let me actually rewind this, and I'm gonna take it off because even the TV was done with her crap.
The TV was done.
TV
said, "No, watch this basketball game instead."
Anything.
Nice. He wasn't from Houston, but he just kind of just told lies after we kind of like made things official. So it's kind of like weird, and I was just trying to, some of the stuff just didn't make sense. Nobody should be paying your bills for you, and you're a grown man.
Wait.
So
you're dating, and he tells you another woman's paying his bills after the last date.
Yeah, it was. He actually got with somebody else that was on the show, and I guess they met. And the girl actually she sent you a message and said that she had met somebody, and it's the same guy. I know his side profile for they were kissing, and you had did like a update on your story or whatever. I don't know if she was on the show or if he ever got a chance to be on the show, but that was the guy.
Were they kissing?
Yeah.
And then she had dots. Like her hair was like.
Yeah.
So the guy kissing was the guy that was dating you that you dated for.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I don't know how I feel for him. I'm actually happy for him. He found somebody because he made it seem like he wasn't going to be able to move on. But I'm glad he moved on and found somebody. Kind of, sort of. He was just saying like I was his dream woman. Like he was just, how guys praise you for being a certain way, and actually everything that you prayed for. It was kind of one of those things. And I was just hoping that he would, would be able to move on. Yeah. No.
You consider how long did y'all talk for?
We talked for about a month.
And that
month and a half. As far as talking before we made things official, we talked for like a month, and then after that is when we had made things official.
So how long did y'all date for entirely?
We only went on one date, and that was when he flew in. So we talked for about 4 weeks, and then he planned to come down here. He wanted to actually be my escort to an event. So we went to an event that pretty much he asked if he could, be my date. And I said, okay, if you can come down here. So he flew down here and escorted me to the event, and from there is where we he ended up asking me to be his woman officially. And then from there, it didn't last long.
How much longer did it last after that?
Probably another 4 to 6 weeks, in between 4 to 6 weeks, something like that.
So the entirety of the relationship is 2 months?
Yeah. Yep.
How many times did you guys see each other?
We saw each other 3 times.
And okay, so maybe listen, I guess dating is different for every relationship. It's
Yeah,
different
it is.
for everyone. I would classify that as dating. I
Yeah.
don't know if I would classify that as a relationship. Because I asked you, when was your last relationship? For a year, so you haven't dated anyone since that began?
Oh no, before him I had been single for about 8 years.
Jesus.
Okay, let me also add on. On top of that, this man had met her, I think, 9-year-old son. She claims that he wanted to be a part of her and her son's life, and that after their 8 weeks of dating was difficult to let it go, and he asked to continue to be in her son's life, even though they were not going to be together. She claims that she's completely over him, but is clearly stalking him enough to know his side profile on another woman. It's a mess, ladies.
That's
That
a
was
whole.
what was called
This is a sad.
That's a whole level of crazy.
That was called a smash and dash.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all it was. She's trying to turn it into a fairy tale. Like, there's just no fairy tale.
Her perception
You're bamboozled.
is skewed.
It was literally a wham bam, thank you, man. That's
this is a very sad situation. Like,
she's crazy to know it's sad.
And that's why I say it's sad.
Like, girl, and I love how Kendra kept the photo up there.
Yes.
Yeah, to be like, this woman is.
And she's like, oh, listen, anytime you have to say, oh, I'm happy for him, I'm really happy for him, I'm happy for him, but I'm glad he moved on, but I'm glad because he said, like, girl, you are not. First of all, let me be very clear. I was with my ex for 2 years, 8 months, and 2 days. I do not follow him on social media. I have not gone to his social media page. I actually have blocked him from my social media, so we cannot see what each other is doing. We are done. It is over. And we live together. We did not go on 1, 2, 3 dates. Okay.
No.
We didn't speak for 8 weeks. We were together for 2 months, 2 years, 8 months, and 2 days, and we were engaged to be married next October. I do not care what he's doing on social media. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good luck. I wish you the best. What are you talking about? You went on 3 dates over 8 weeks, and you're talking about, and it was a year ago. This situation ended last October into 2022, and she's still looking at side profiles.
Nah, girl. You need
she needs
care. She's not righted.
Needs therapy. This is not natural.
Needs to cut the cord.
I mean, you see your best friends who are extremely busy more often than she saw this man.
So this is how she's gonna live her life, just stalking this man and Why she even bother calling into Kendra just to say, I'm happy for him and I see he's moved on and but no, I'm looking for love, but I'm happy for him. I miss him. But it's like, no, girl, you need to get off you're holding up the line. Get off Kendra's internet. Go find a therapist or one of those retreats. Figure it out.
Not a retreat. Go to a church.
Go hug a tree. Do that, like, those retreats that women go on. We're going to heal from whatever they're going through. Mm-hmm.
And we're done. Moving on, because this is the last one, and I'm going to try to get through reading this because, as usual, our ladies at Six Brown Chicks, our people at Six Brown Chicks came through for us in this one, and my ladies do not know which one I've chosen, but they're about to find out.
I'm ready.
I'm
ready. Let's do it.
Okay. Siobhan, my girlfriend of 2 years, is plotting to leave me. We don't have the conversations that we used to. I feel like she doesn't believe in me anymore. We used to swap dreams. I told her what my plans was for us. She promised she'd wait on me and that we would build it together. I want to own a car detailing shop. Siobhan works at a bar now and says she can't accept my calls while she's at work. I knew that was a lie. So I brought my wife to the bar to observe. And I saw that the new manager was too friendly with Siobhan. I said something to Siobhan and she told me to take your hoe and go. My wife was ready to fight, so we left. Siobhan hasn't responded to my calls. I'm concerned because I'm the best man for her, and that's not like her to ignore me. And I know the manager is up to no good. Help.
Stop. So he took his wife
Hold
to
on.
the bar.
I
where
love
his hope works.
Yeah, and he's the best one for her, even though he's actually not available.
He's married and he's mad that she won't take
Yeah.
his call. And he wants advice on what to do. Because his side piece is ignoring him. He's going to leave him.
Well, here's the thing.
His wife isn't good enough.
Right, here's one thing he could do. He could divorce his wife.
But Siobhan doesn't want him. He wants Siobhan.
Yeah, but Siobhan doesn't want him because he's married.
But the wife isn't going to want him now. Well, especially now seeing that he's all about Siobhan. Maybe sure he left him. You know what? Dude, find a bridge. Find a bridge.
Again, another story where we have people acting insane. Sir.
What the backside?
Sir.
Listen, my man said he brought his
wife
to the bar that his side chick works at to check out why his side chick is ignoring him, and now he's mad that she's flirting with her boss, and he has a wife that he brought again.
That he brought to the bar.
He didn't go with his friends. He didn't go with his best friend, who he probably knows he's cheating. His best friend definitely knows.
He could have went by his damn self.
He could have went by himself.
He brought his wife.
He brought his wife. Of everyone in his vicinity, in his life, a BFF, a friend, an enemy at this point, anyone. But he brought his wife to go and check out the land. His wife.
And what his side chick was doing.
And if she's leaving you, sir, let her. She doesn't want you anymore.
Let her. You're married.
You're the best thing for her. So what's your wife to you then? Paying your bills? Oh, maybe that's it. If that's the case. Well, sir, you need to figure out your life. You're too old. Let the girl go. Let Siobhan. Let Siobhan.
Bye, Siobhan. Just wait until bye, Siobhan. Bye, Siobhan.
Right? Yes, wave goodbye to Siobhan. Her dreams no longer align with your car detailing dreams.
Maybe his money tapped out, and Siobhan was
like, I followed the money.
You know, you're not cutting it, so I'm gonna go to my boss. Yeah, who probably owns the bar. So you know.
Thank you. So he wants to own a car detailing shop.
He wants to.
Siobhan is working for the man who owns the bar, who's flirting with her. Siobhan sees better for her. You, sir, go figure it out with your wife. We have nothing for you.
We got nothing for you, sir.
Maybe couples therapy.
Good
Goodbye.
for you, girl. Follow that money. She
Devon.
doesn't have time for the divorce papers and all that crap. She's like, no, I'm not waiting for this man.
No, because he said, let's be clear. Remember, he said she's supposed to wait for him. It's already been 2 years, and she should wait some more for him to get the divorce. Girl.
Yeah, and he's not leaving his wife right now. So
we're done. We're done. So it's over. Thank you guys. It's been a week. Even my remote didn't want to deal with the foolishness this week.
Right? The NBA stepped in. The NBA was like, no, we're not doing this.
So before we go, our girl here is going to take us out.
Girl, well, everyone, there you have it. Another psychotic week brought to you by Not Your Typical Girl Talk. We want to thank you all so much for watching and for listening. Thank you to everyone on YouTube and for everyone on Instagram. Make sure to follow and subscribe and turn the notification bell so you never miss an upload or a new episode. And speaking of which, we go live every Wednesday, 9:30. Yes, 9:30. I'm getting it this time. Eastern Standard Time. Come on in, join the fun. We are trying to make sense of the foolishness on the internet. There is too much. We want to thank Radio Regions, syndicated by iHeartRadio. Check out our replays, 7 p.m. on Saturdays. And as you know, we tape live, all that good stuff. We are all over social media because we gotta find stories, which is not hard to find. Girls, the foolishness is too real. But anywho, we got all the juice to come on back next week for some more interesting and hilarious stories. We got Tarsia. I'm Telly. We got the birthday girl, Queen Shiva. Yay! That's right, y'all. We're going to wish her a happy and prosperous birthday.
Yes,
she's celebrating all month because that's what Scorpios do.
Yes.
Boom, fantastic, bombastic. Listen, okay, I'm gonna. We're just gonna. You know what? Good night, everyone.